As you can see, I just had the tractor out, 15, and the blade, which I moved over here now, to my north hayfield. There used to be there was a pile, and this year I hit it with the mower. Not a lot of banging, but nothing wrong. But there was a pile of, I don't know if it was compost or manure or dirt. He had told me about last year, and I kind of moved it around, but it was still wet. We haven't got rain for, it's been a solid week and a half, I think, at least, if not longer. So stuff's really starting to dry up. Of course, the hay wasn't the highest. So, by the way, it's Friday. So I got that out, and it was in probably a 10 to 15 foot diameter area. And you can get, there's a fence, and then I can get one swath, and then the other swath I have to scoot over. Well, this year I didn't realize how far it was over, and I ended up hooking it with the side, and I think it sent a bunch of dirt through, but so I ended up totally wiping that out. Wasn't hard. There's a lot of grass growing on it, so now I can have nice straight rows. It should make it easier and then I caught the tire with the baler, and that of course is never fun either. So, but yeah, and then I came back here, and so when we grazed this part, I was kind of walking it. Steers I got them out of the shed, and I moved them out here under the shade, and they're loving it. I'm starting to figure out when I give them areas, they need shade to lay in. Because I don't, they clean themselves up, obviously, laying out on pasture. Flies don't bother them as bad. There's a slight breeze today, but it's fairly cool out, so. But yeah, when we get this, we'll graze this part closest to the fence. And then I'll swing a loop around the backside. And you can kind of see, it's hard to tell right there, but I basically just dropped the blade and made a path. So that way the steers kind of know when they come back here. They don't just come running in, then I kind of have a pathway to put my fence into. They can just mow this down, do whatever they want with it. I don't care. Yeah, they can work on that. And then we'll probably have it come in right about here. And then that will open up. And we might even make it jump past that tree and just open up a bunch of this where they can munch on this, bat it down, whatever. So that'll kind of make a horseshoe around this building. It'll open this part up, and then we can next time jump over into the waterway. It's going to rain on Sunday, so I don't want them down the middle where I don't know how much rain it's going to be, but at least it's somewhat higher ground where they can work this, but they won't be in the mud. So other than that, I was going to move them today, and the reason I didn't, I was spooling up I got I learned it from Larson Valley Farms, or Northern Wisconsin Farming, I guess, where we take that extension cord reel, and they had a nice, I usually buy these from Fleet Farm. These are nice. I try to support local when I can, so I went to the local hardware store, and they had one that was about $2 more. And because I'm not feeling like running the opposite distance just to buy this, they had it. It was a little bit, I liked it actually because these were spaced out. They had one closer and one further away. It was probably roughly the same design, not exactly. So I opened up, and this black piece had split. I mean, right away. So it was kind of, I thought they'd all be made the same, but apparently $2 more, you pay for more junk. And then this other side wasn't even open, which I did like about it. It was didn't have all the holes. So it's whatever, yeah. So we got all this dryer stuff up there, but we got this green stuff, and then they can have under that big tree and around the backside to lay down in. So, and then that would get them out on pasture too. So, otherwise, yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably be picking up a new extension cord reel, because that one is basically broken. Yeah, I'll use it for other things though, so. Otherwise just stick around, we'll kind of see what happens. Don't really have too many plans this weekend, so. Well, we're gonna redo that video, just got a call on it. But, we're to this side, we're on the back side of the shed. that I cut it. The steers liked following that path. And then once I got to the short shit, I just let this stuff be. Around the backside where it's really tall under the shade, they enjoyed that too. And then they'll have this to graze on in the evenings if they decide to. But they're gonna just, I'm guessing they're gonna destroy this. They'll flatten this area, open it back up, using them as a brush, as my land cutters. So yeah, they're munching down that grass, loving it. I went to Fleet Farm today and got some more of these. They weren't on sale, but I got a few gift cards from work. So went to Fleet Farm, got those. Got a better quality one of the that I said in my yesterday video. Plastic's a lot thicker on it. And we put a massive, probably it's probably close to 1,000 feet. Maybe 800 feet on that. So made it nice and tight. And they respect the fence the whole way around. Yeah, they're figuring out there's new stuff back here, and since they're bigger, they're not as timid. They like to try to go for things a little bit more. So help my buddy bale hay since I got these guys moved, and he only probably did 25 acres, and we'll probably average about 8 to 9 bales an acre. So wasn't very good. He had one field that has a lot of clover, and he didn't know if he was going to be able to cut that. So otherwise, that's about all I got for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but for now, glad to see they are munching on grass, and they're out of the shed. They really cleaned up too. That guy's got a little bit of stuff, but they used to have a big ball on their tail, and since they've been out a lot more, they really clean themselves up, which I like that. Really like seeing that in steers. So yeah, I'll just leave you with this for today, and maybe tomorrow we'll see what happens. Hello everybody. Sunday or Monday. Yeah, just didn't do a whole lot yesterday. Just it was cooler, 70 maybe, 69, 68. So I'm on today. Just got back from work. Steers are enjoying being outside. It's nice cool weather, I'm sure has a lot to do with it. But there's some forage here for them. I think it's pretty interesting. So thought about doing the video yesterday, but this, used to be really tall. Well, now they've really worked around and opened up a lot of that stuff, which I'll throw in the pile, but they flattened all this and did a great job of opening it up, which is exactly what I want to see. And then I just cut this path back here, and that's almost like hay for them now. But yeah, they're playing with that stump, tearing all this up. Could almost get back here with a brush hog now and knock it out. You couldn't even see that wire before. Now they've just, so I might get it back here and brush hog a little bit of this, knock it back. I don't know. We'll see. But and then of course you got all the thorns and vines and that type of stuff. But it's good enough for, I'm really liking what rotation grazing does. But yeah, it's supposed to be cool all week. We didn't get any rain on Sunday, so I don't know, things are definitely dry. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get out there soon. But yeah, things are definitely dry. They're calling for rain on Thursday, so not in a drought yet, but it's definitely, grass has stopped growing. And hopefully the rain that they're calling for, we get it, and then that gets everything growing back again. And, we can finish out, because this is supposed to be again. I saw a high for 90 next week one day, so it's going to be hot again. So, hoping it's just enough to get the grass, get another couple inches on it, and then cut it. So, I didn't check out. I was planning on doing it, but I never got around to it yesterday. Checking out how 2,4-D wiped out that horse nettle. So, I don't know. We'll probably check that out sometime this week, and I'll post an update on how it managed it. So, that's about it for Monday update. Yeah, just hope everyone has a good week. Hope everyone's staying healthy. And leave you with the cows. Thanks for watching.